What is up, everybody? What is up? Valhalla Sports Talk is on the air. Vikings versus Bengals. Week 2 NFL action here on the channel. This is a 10 o'clock start today. 10 o'clock start. This game will be shown on CBS in selective markets. And Valhalla Sports Talk will be here for all the action. Yeah, we got the battle of the backup quarterbacks there, Mick. Absolutely, buddy. Absolutely. But anywho, we got it quite a bit till kickoff, about 20 minutes. 20 minutes to kick off in this one. Um, Browning versus Wentz was the quarterback matchup. What you looking for, Mama? Hey, thank you. Yeah, Mark, it's in Arizona here. We get to see him today in Arizona, Mick. I know California. I don't think you can see it in California. All right, vitamin, pill. We're ready to go. Whew. I be kind of burnt out, y'all. I'm kind of fried, to be honest with you. Not now. Let's get this phone going. But shout out to the 15 that are up in here. We'll see what kind of numbers we do today. Doesn't really matter. I want to watch the game anyway. Hope you and the CO had a good, wonderful time last night. We did. We had a good time. We did definitely have a good time at the old Carnival. Did have a good time at the old carnival. So CBS is doing some kind of a 30-year throwback deal. Everyone dressed in clothes from the 70s, I think it is. Brett Musburger makes his return. I don't know if that's a permanent thing or just for this weekend. No, I'm not hungover. Nah. No, I didn't drink nearly enough to be hungover. I'm just tired, yo. I'm just tired. I'm just tired. But a double header on the channel here, y'all. I'm going to do this game, this Viking game, and then I'm going to end it, and then I'm going to take my sweet ass time coming up on the Dodgers. I imagine they'll be in like the third or the fourth inning by the time that thing goes active. And then tomorrow we'll start that series against Arizona. Tomorrow will be the Arizona series for the Dodger streams. Yeah, I didn't drink near enough to get hungover. Where's my football at? There it is. Bill Cowher looks ridiculous. He looks ridiculous. So magic number now what, 3 for our Doyers, y'all? That old magic number down to 3. Boom, 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 boom. So what else? What's going on with everybody today? Happy Sunday, by the way. Happy Sunday to you and yours. Hope it's a good one so far. I got the gloves. I got the gloves ready to rock. Got my penalty flag that never shows up on stream. All right, well, let's do some pregame, I guess. Let's do a little pregame action. I couldn't sound more disinterested. I know. I apologize. Bengals are 2-0. Vikings 1-1. Today is 9:21. 10 o'clock is the kickoff on the Mountain Zone. Here are the preview picks by these yodels on Yahoo or whatever. I don't know. But week 3, uh, Browning is going to quarterback the Bengals. McCarthy out for at least a few weeks. Mason going to be the starter at running back for the Vikings. We brought back Cam. What the hell was his name? And there's Jefferson and Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase, 191. That's crazy. All right, here are the betting odds according to BetMGM. So the Vikings a 3-point favorite at home. 3-point favorite at home. Minus 160 on the money line. Bengals plus 135. Total points 42 and a half, y'all. 42 and a half. I'll put my prediction in the chat right now. What's up, Max? Max Coverage TV in the house. What's going on, buddy? You need to get a real penalty flag. I wish I could find one. I wish I could find one. These are just some cheapies off the Amazon. Burrow out 3 months. Whose house? Rams' house? Yeah, Cam Akers is the guy they brought back, yo. All right, so here's my prediction. Here's my prediction for today. They're playing Willie Nelson. 17-13. There's my prediction for today, chat. How you doing today, Max? Did you do your pregame show? All right, so they're shaking Musburger's hand, so I imagine his day is done. Vikings 42, Bengals 3. Low scoring game. Probably. It's probably going to be ugly, Max. I think it'll be ugly. Vikings got to stop the run. Well, that's every week. Just finished it, says Max. Cool, dude. Cool. I am in deep burnout mode, Max. I am in deep burnout mode. I don't know. It's been a couple years since I got like this bad. CBS and LA will be showing Rams versus Sheagles. This is Rubio. I get you, Max. I get you, man. You got to do that though. You got to do it. You know, I don't think you realize. I don't think we realize by doing those shows that don't get a ton of views how much exposure it really brings, though. I think you just got to keep grinding, bro. Which is funny coming from a guy who's burned out, but I think you just got to keep grinding. So I did realize something last night, and I told y'all I was on to something. These things, y'all, the Zins, it is absolutely guaranteed now that if I put one of these in my cheek, I'm going to have the hiccups within 3 minutes. Violent hiccups. The weirdest shit I've ever seen. Get some sugar in you, says Ryan. Beantown Breakdown, who had a birthday yesterday, is in the house. What's up, Bobby? What is up, Bobby from Beantown Breakdown? Appreciate it, Russ. Appreciate it, man. Where you been? Where you been, Russ? I'm bleeding, y'all. I'm bleeding. Hammer time in the house. Dun 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 dun. Yikes, says Ryan Rowe. Yeah, weirdest shit ever, y'all. Just absolute, the most violent hiccups on earth within 3 minutes. It don't matter the flavor. It doesn't matter what flavor I put in there. It don't matter. Them Zins. You want one? Just throw a couple in there, baby. Toss a couple in your cheek and gum. Tell me, report back. This is wintergreen. Hey, we're almost out of this one. Just leave it up there. Report back when you start hiccuping. Then just tell me if you're high or whatever. If you get a buzz. COO, zen in. Zen in. Sheila in the house. Sheila in the house. All right, I'll be right back, y'all. I think you're allergic to him, says Ryan. Are you confident in Wentz? Not exactly. Listening to the Pats pregame and making some habanero salsa. There you go, Bobby. Patriots wearing them badass uniforms today. Zen Buzz makes the parlays hit, says Luther Mills. Patriots wearing their reds today. Vikings in their standard home purples. I can't tell what color the pants are. Finally found the game, says Chris Six. What's up, Chris? America's game, Cowboys Bears, says Jacob. They're in the throwbacks today, says Bobby. Well, like the Vikings should wear their throwbacks all the time. So should the Patriots. Luther says, let's go Vikings and Steelers. CBS put a lot into this throwback deal, y'all. Even the furniture and shit is like 70s style. Look at your guy. Look at your guy, COO. Look at your guy. That dude that you like from the Steelers, the old Steelers coach. They're throwback to the 70s. How did the what do you still have it in there? You want to throw up now? Okay, good luck. Wimp. All right, the Zen experiment with the COO did not go well, y'all. Did not go well. It has already been exited. It has already been ejected from the gullet, and now she's going to throw up. I hear her throwing up as we speak. Vikings uniforms for fire, says Beantown. Yeah, Bill Cowher. Look at Matt Ryan, y'all. This collars, y'all. You could use that as a bed sheet. 50 years, man. So 50 years for CBS doing football. Shout out to the 31 in the house, y'all. Flacco in Cleveland, Packers crushing them. Parsons going to have a blast. They're doing like a throwback video showing all the highlights from the last 50 years. Man, y'all, I'm old. I'm old. I remember a lot of those things. So I don't know if we're going to do stat page today or what we're going to do. We'll see. If it's like 20 people in here, I'll just stay on the main. Fuck it. I finally got my bobblehead. There you go, Sheila. Congrats. That's pretty cool bobblehead I saw. The head moves and the arm moves. Apparently they gave out 3,000 gold ones. Apparently they gave out 3,000 gold Hershiser, or excuse me, Kershaw bobbleheads. Luther Mills, a $1 valhallla. Appreciate it, Luther. First time. First time. Appreciate it, Luther Mills. Nufo in the house. What's up, Nufo? Val is the COO. Good, like it was from the head rush, from the nicotine. I don't know, bro. I don't know what got her. Hold one. Let me grab my football. Yeah, I don't know what got her, y'all. Hello, Thor. I'm gonna get your mom to give you that big bone when she comes out of being sick. Danny Finch in the house. What's up, Danny? Is Kershaw trying to help the Dodgers with payroll by retiring? No, I think he's just ready to go. I think he's just ready to go, ready to hang him up. Here we go. They're sending us out. They're sending us out. Let's see if I can fast forward this. I don't think I can, but they're showing us the intro is it says US Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, but it's the old Metrodome. They're calling it Throwback Sunday on CBS. There's the Met. There's the Met, y'all. Let's go. I don't have no parlays, Luther. I don't do to go gambling. But gambler alert. You're going to the game again today, Sheila? No way. Good for you. Uh-oh, I got a problem. I got a problem on my stat page, y'all. I don't know how to fix it either. I'm stuck in some full screen type thing, and I don't know how to get it out of there. Was it F11? Yeah. F11 screwed it up. So I'm going to go to the field view at least for the first quarter. Atlanta, Kansas, Seattle, Green Bay, Tampa Bay. Got $50 on those teams, says Luther. Good luck, man. Good luck, my man. We only got 119 views. I should have stayed in bed. Do you remember? Earth, Wind, and Fire, baby. Earth, Wind, and Fire. What was the last song you sang last night? I don't remember, Robin. I don't remember. Yep, game's about to start, y'all. I'm going to go out and come all the way back in because I have a feeling I might be a little delayed here. I have a sneaking suspicion that I might be a little delayed here. There we go. I'm watching yours and Fox. Appreciate it, Luther. Seattle should win, but they do always play down to their opponent, says Danny. Our seats are behind home plate, says Sheila. Nice, girl. Vikings should roll on this defense, says Nick. Pale Rider in the house. What's up, buddy? What is up, Pale Rider? Long-time member on the channel. How long you been a member, Pale Rider? I feel like at least a couple years. Been getting let down since the Legion of Boom, says Luther. Got my own team to watch, but good luck to your Vikes today, says Summer Ope. All right, buddy. Have a good day, and we'll see you for Dodgers later, hopefully. Thanks for last night, Ope. Thanks for holding it down last night. That was crazy. Crazy. I'm not even on stream, and we do 27K. That was insane, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Tattoos guy in the house. Hit that like and sub button for Valhalla and the V homies. Also for Thor. Going back to bed, says Tattoos guy. Been getting let down since the day of birth, says Mick. Mine, I've been getting let down by these Vikings since the day I became a fan. Since the day I became a fan. Three at least. I watch you all day many times. NASCAR and Vikings, says Pale Rider. Yeah, 27,000 views last night, oh. I got home and, there's no way to check that on your phone that I know of. And I got home and I brought up the screen. I was like, holy shit. 27,000 views. You talk about a community. You talk about a freaking community. Yep, we're almost there, Luther. So they're making all the pictures look shitty. All the video looks shitty like it was filmed in the 70s. Viking Jerome says, go Vikings, baby. Okay, so are we wearing gloves on offense or defense, chat? Offense, right? We wearing the gloves on offense or defense? Did your beard fly away? It didn't fly away. I got rid of that shit. I got rid of it. So the yellow is tough. I almost bought a co-host last night at the carnival. I almost bought a co-host. You know those puppets that have the sticks? I almost bought one to be my co-host, but I didn't because I couldn't find one that I just absolutely loved. I told him if you had him in like baseball uniforms or football uniforms, I would definitely get one. Appreciate it, Chris. I wish they would have blocked last week. Nine, says Pale Rider. Gloves for the receivers. Yeah, almost like a Muppet. You know what I mean? Like one of the Muppet uh, things. They had sticks to control their arms and shit. And I almost got one, y'all. I almost. But I couldn't, with the green screen that I use, it can't have like certain colors in it. It can't have green, obviously. It can't have yellow because yellow is difficult. See how you see through it? Yellow is difficult. But man, I think that we could have done some shit with that. All right, here we go. We got an NFL logo. They're sending it out to the game. U.S. Bank Stadium. Bengals 2-0, Vikings 1-1. Alumni weekend for the Vikings, they just said. Vikings win the toss. Minnesota will receive the $1 million football. Minnesota will receive the $1 million football. All right, Jim Marshall's, who passed away, his family is going to sound the Gallahorn. His family will sound the Gallahorn. There's his granddaughter wearing his 70 jersey. Jim Marshall, a shame he's not in the Hall of Fame. Skull, baby. Goal. It's illegal to say Muppet in Britain? Why? Just bought a Dodger Vikings baby onesie for the puppet. They weren't quite that big. Let's go, baby. Let's get this party started. All right, if the stat screen goes active, it takes a while on Yahoo. I'll switch you over to that so you can see it. But here we go. We about to get this party started. We about to get it started, chat. There's our screen we're looking for. All right, it looks like it's going to be well ahead of the telecast, so I might not use it. I did see those AI football stadiums, Danny. It was pretty badass. I did see that, buddy. All right, kick is away. It'll come down at the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, out to the 35. Minnesota will take over. Minnesota will take over 1st and 10. Carson Wentz, number 11, wearing an 11, first quarterback to start for 6 teams in 6 straight seasons. Thank you, Valhalla, to Sheila. All-time record for Wentz here, y'all. All right, 1st and 10. Wentz is under center. They bring Thielen in motion to the near side. Vikings going right to left on your TV screen. Handoff. Mason. Mason gets the edge. Gain of about 9, but a flag on the play. So that's usually holding. That is usually a hold. Oh, but he's pointing at the Bengals. Ronald Corbett is the referee. He's in his 12th season. Hands to the face defense. Holding defense. First down, Vikes. First down, baby. First down. All right, so it'll be 1st and 10 now. All right, so the ball on the 49, the Bengal 49. Wentz in the shotgun formation, Mason to his left. They bring Jefferson in motion from this near side. It's a quick throw to Jefferson, a little pick play, and it'll pick up maybe one, but another flag. Another flag. And I think they're going to call Thielen for an illegal pick. Eagles with the interception. That's my Bengals. This is Lucas Garage. What's up, man? All right, what's this flag? Block below the waist on the Bengals. Illegal block below the waist. Tag on 15. Tag on 15. He went for Thielen's legs on that side. Hooday. Go Jordan Mason. Absolutely. All right, 14:33 clock running. They about to get some Jefferson here, y'all. Ball snapped. Wentz over the middle. Caught. Caught by Jefferson. First down, Vikes. Let's go, baby. Let's go. A 16-yard pickup. 16-yard pickup, y'all. If we get 100 likes by halftime, I'll drop a membership, chat. If we get 100 likes by halftime, it's looking rough. You dropped a sock. The Vikes are in the red zone. We in that red zone, y'all. Wentz, throw, corner, Thielen. Incomplete. Incomplete. Yeah, this is way too far ahead, y'all. Yeah, the field is way too far ahead, so I'm going to have to go to the main. I'll have to do this from the main, y'all. Signal way too delayed to me. Vamos Vikes. This is Viking Jerome. Second and 10 from the 17. Wentz in the shotgun. Handoff. Mason up the middle. Mason, nice little gain of 5. Takes it to about the 11. Bob Smith in the house. What's up, Bobby? Didn't Wentz win a Super Bowl with the Eagles? Yes, I think. Clicked it 59 times as Luther. All right, 3rd and 5 is the down and distance. Camera pans to Jones on the Vikings sideline, injured. Don't be spoiling in my chat, Jacob. It pisses me off. The throw over the middle. There we go. Oliver, touchdown Vikings. Touchdown! Oliver, you gone, bro. You gone as soon as I come get you. You gone. Can't deal with it. Where is this fool? You gone as soon as I find you. All right, extra point. See if I remember what button this is. All right, extra point is good. And the Vikings take a 7-0 lead, y'all. 7-0. I didn't find that fool. I'm going to try to, though. You cannot ruin the game for me, y'all. You cannot spoil it like that because this I'm calling it out as I'm seeing it. So you putting in the chat, touchdown Oliver is fucked up. Just letting you know. Just letting you know it's fucked up. And if I find you, I'm throwing you. You gone. I ain't got no time for that bullshit from Bucketheads. Chris L in the house. What's up, Chris? Nice drive by the Vikes, absolutely. Where you at, fool? He must have deleted his shit. He must have deleted his shit. All right, so the $1 million football over to the Bengals. I couldn't find him, Lucas. I couldn't find him. I don't know. There it is. I found you, Jacob. I found you. Take a day off, Jacob. Take a day off. Take a day off. By the way, y'all, for that Oliver touchdown from Wentz, bobblehead Francis is shook, ladies and gentlemen. He is shook. All right, come on, Vikes. Defense. 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 I guess that's backwards. Defense. Isn't that the mascot? What you talking about, Pale Rider? This bobblehead right here, my parents got this for me the day that I became a Vikings fan. This bobblehead was bought outside of the Super Bowl, the last Super Bowl the Vikings were in against the Raiders. This was purchased at the gift shop or the tent right outside the stadium. Since then, in anger, I've ripped his head off as a child when I was a little bit angrier than I am these days. But he's alive, y'all. Ryan brings it out and taken down at about the 24. Kind of shook up the Vikings defender, though. And here we go. Jake Browning leads the Bengals out onto the field. Last week against Jacksonville, he had 241 pass yards, 3 touchdowns, 3 picks. Damn. Damn. No peanuts on that flight. All right. A pitch coming this way, running back. You get nothing. You get nothing, Chase Brown. You get nothing. Grenard in on the stop. Nope, we're not putting it up, Luther. It spoils. I'm way too far behind the field view, Luther. I apologize, buddy. I'll put all the scoring plays up in the chat, y'all. I'll put all the scoring plays up in the chat for you gamblers. Shotgun formation, Vikings showing pressure. Quick throw to the left to a Chase, and he'll get taken out of bounds after a short gain of 1. A short gain of 1. Theo Jackson in on the stop. How you doing today, Bob? Bengals have no running game, says Lucas Garage. 3rd and 10 is the down and distance, chat. 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10. Let's go, baby. Defense. Defense. Shotgun formation. Vikings showing pressure. Browning trying to change the play. Here they come. Crosser. Incomplete. Incomplete. Intended for Chase. Intended for Chase. Give us the ball, baby. Give us that $1 million football, baby. Your 10 bobblehead? Penny Nail holding his head on, y'all. 10 Penny Nail. Indy up 7-3 over Tennessee. Here, let me put the scores on the bottom here, y'all. Oh, no, they're right here already. All the scores are right there. Right here, right here. Punt is away. Punt is away. It'll come down at the 20. 25. Ah. That's where we'll start, right at the 25, y'all. Right at the 25. I got commercials on automatic, y'all, so I don't have to worry about that bullshit. And we go to a commercial. Vikings 7, Bengals 0. This mouse. Seven zero. All hungover today. Stopped by your stream 4 minutes last night, but my jokes were not winners. Oh yeah, I was at the carnival. Wife and I went to the local fair. Yeah, this is gonna be ugly, y'all, as far as views. This gonna be ugly. Mario says no BS today. Bengals playbook: run on first down, then shotgun second and third. Repeat. Got one more silver dollar. Pale Rider, they're singing your song right now, bro. They're singing your song. Midnight Rider. Did you enter a stuffed animal? We never even went into the rides, and we don't ever do that shit. We listened to some bands. I had a couple beers, ate us a little bit of food. Love that time of the NFL season when the leaves turn red and we get NFL with playoff baseball. NFL with some playoff baseball. Let's see how this clown's doing. Ain't doing much better than me. We lost one subscriber today. All right, here we go. First and 10, 11-16 remaining in the first quarter. Vikings under Carson Wentz under center. Mason the sole setback. It's a run going left. And it'll be a little gain there. A little 3-yard gain. Yeah, so the stat thing is a full 2 plays ahead of me, y'all. A full 2 plays. I'll put it over there, see if it increases the numbers, but I'll put it over there. But I don't really care for it much. I mean, it's way, way ahead. It's literally spoiling the whole thing for me. All right, Wentz in the shotgun here. Kind of a bunch formation. Handoff going left. Mason picks up another 3. Another 3. Val looks like he was hitting the beer bong a few times. Was Rat playing at the carnival? No, it was a local band. And then we had an Aerosmith tribute band. Soon time for me to bag a trophy buck, says Hammer. You do that hunting thing, Hammer? I got a nephew that's a badass at that shit. All right, flag on the play. False start on the Vikings. So back them up 5, y'all. Back them up 5. That'll make it a longer third down. I'm not sure which one of these is which, but all right, here we go. Wentz in the shotgun. He's got a running back to his left. 2 wideouts left, 1 right with tight end. Back to pass. Wentz is going to roll out to this side, going to turn back, and he'll be sacked. He'll be sacked on the play. Apparently, I don't have that here. All right, so the Vikings will punt. I hate it, yo. I hate the screen. Absolutely hate it. Hopefully, it was Mr. Know-It-All. McCarthy going to be on the Jordan Love 5-year plan, says Kubler. Kepiana in the house. We had fun, Kepi. We had some fun. All right, Vikings going to punt from deep in their own end. Punts away. $1 million football over to the Bengals. Comes down at the 40. This guy's running right and left. Now he cuts it up, gets the corner, and he'll get out of bounds. A 9-yard return by Charlie Jones. What are you doing today, Kepi? Catch a Bengal Tiger by his turf toe. All right, we're trying to get to 100 in the chat, y'all. We're trying. We trying. We be trying. Did you get a barbecue stain on your white shirt? I did not. I did not. They didn't have no brats, y'all. They didn't have no brats. No brats at the damn carnival, y'all. Worst thing I ever saw. Nightmare. So I ended up getting me some barbecue pork from a Vietnamese vendor. Barbecue pork and rice. Beers were $6, y'all. $6 for like a 12-ouncer. I do not, Mario. I wish I had a Viking one. I had one for a bit, but I gave it to Thor, and he tore it up. He tore it up on a pool day. But no, I got the SC one. Boom, 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 boom. 7-3 Eagles over the Rams. Gonna get me, no, I ain't gonna get the Midnight Rider. Shout out to the 70 of you up in here, up in here. Tough market out here on YouTube, y'all. Tough to compete. So many big corporate channels now on the YouTube. Us little guys that actually like the teams we stream, kind of lost in the sauce. Lost in the old sauce. All right, they're showing Burrow's injury yesterday in the second, or last week in the second quarter. Tackled by his leg. So ligament damage there on that toe as well there. EK checks in. I was wondering where you've been. YouTube just hates giving me notifications. Do you have your noties on for me, EK? Run, chase, left side. Wow, nice little gain there. 9-yard gain, tackled by Metellus. Tackled by Metellus. Danny Finch, a $2. Valhalla. Appreciate it, buddy. Got to go to work, Val. Best of luck. Skull. Appreciate it, Danny. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Thank you. All right, first down, Bengals there. Damn it. Pass to Noah Fant for a 10-yard gain. Absolutely, I do, brother. This is EK. Yeah, I don't know how all that shit works, bro, but it sure don't seem to work very well. 7:54 clock running here in the first quarter. Vikings 7, Bengals 0, but the Bengals are driving. They've got the ball on the Minnesota 41. Browning under center, fakes the handoff to his running back, a throw to the left to a tight end, and he gets another first down. Another first down, Noah Fant. I ain't supposed to have these gloves on, y'all. I ain't supposed to have them on. We on the defense. We be on the defense. They're approaching that 20. Ball sits on the Minnesota 30. Handoff up the middle. Fumble! He gets it back. He gets it back. Chase Brown almost put it on the turf, baby, and the Vikings just couldn't get there fast enough. They just couldn't get there fast enough. Teams to start 2-0 with less than 50 yards rushing a game. Cincinnati 2025, Minnesota in 2016. This Cincinnati, of course, 2-0. Cincinnati 2-0. All right, let's go, baby. Let's go. Browning in the shotgun, back to pass. Steps up the throw. Picked off at the 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 50. Pick six, baby. Pick six, Minnesota Vikings. Let's go. Let's go, baby. And bobblehead Francis. He is shook, ladies and gentlemen. He is shook. 87-yard pick six. Let's go. Harrison Smith. They say Harrison Smith tipped it. Isaiah Rodgers with the pick six, though. Extra point. Extra point is up. Good. Minnesota takes a 14-0 lead. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Skull Vikings. Let's win this game. Skull Vikings. Honor your name. Let's get a first down. Let's get a touchdown. Rock 'em, sock 'em. Fight, fight, fight. I will take it. Yay, says Chris L. Minnesota deserves a championship. Why can't we get a professional team in any sport that respects our fans? Oh shit. Don't flip that political art. Don't do it. Don't turn that shit political art. Thanks for ruining the buzz though. Thanks for ruining the buzz. 14 zip Vikes. The Bengals will retain the $1 million football. Future Hall of Famer Harrison Smith, says T. Kubler. Hopefully, man. Hopefully. I think he's going to have to wait a while. Ron Yeri, he was a badass. He was a badass. We got it on the tarmac. We got it on the tarmac because usually those guys can't help themselves. They just can't help it. It's pretty cool right there. Look at Minneapolis there. Last pick six, 10-6, 2024 versus the Jets for the Vikes, yo. Rubio puts 10K of his points on the Vikes. Vikings 21, AFC North Lions, Old One Pride have won. I saw that, Rubio. I saw that you hit a jackpot on the slots last night. All right, a little Chase Brown rushes to the left for a 2-yard gain. The tackle by Jonathan Allen. All right, so the ball sits on the Bengal 25. Browning in a shotgun formation with a single setback behind him. Now they bring a tight end in the backfield as well. So one out. They corner blitz on a run play. Got a 2-yard gain there by Chase Brown. So that'll make it 2nd and 8 with 5:44 clock running here in the first quarter. Everyday parade in the house. Welcome. Run up the middle. You get nothing, son. You get nothing there. You get nothing on that 2nd and 8. Absolutely, Mario. Absolutely. We must be buried in the search, though. We're definitely buried in the search. 4:52 clock running. Browning in the shotgun. It's a 3rd and 8. Minnesota kind of crowding the line here. They send 5. Browning, run, gets sacked. Browning sacked. Bruh. Wrong button. Wrong button. I got those 4 buttons got me twisted, y'all. Those 4 buttons got me twisted. But the Bengals will have to punt, y'all. The Bengals will have to punt. Do the Dodgers have a chance to have a pool party in Arizona? They kind of keep them away from that pool now, Rubio. All right, punt is away. $1 million football over to the Vikes. Here we go. 30, 35, 40. Out to the 44. He lost the ball for a bit there. But here we go. Both teams with 3 timeouts. We've got 3:46 to go in the first quarter. 3:46. We still have yet to hit 1,000 views. We still have yet to get 1,000 views on this stream. That is insane, y'all. Literally wasting my time. If the goal is views. Ooh, excuse me. Excuse me. Let me do a search, see what's up here. I don't know if I'm being hidden or what, but it is ugly. Ugly. There I am. At least on my end, I see it pretty quickly. I can see clearly now the Vikings are on. I do not see the little red dillyhickey around my logo, though. I do not see this. Hey, appreciate it, y'all. Appreciate it. I keep going in and out. Hope that helps. Your view counts is PDX. What's up, PDX? TK20 photography. If Carson does well, will they start him the rest of the season? No. For me, when I searched you, you were third on the list. That's what I got too, EK. So I don't know. Maybe they just like watching those other guys more. No shit, Kepi. 28,000 views on a stream I wasn't even on. You guys rock. You guys and gals absolutely rock. Very thankful for the V homies and the berserkers, no doubt. I got home and was like, damn. I got home and I was shocked. So the Vikings go on the road after this one, and they'll play two in Europe. Two in Europe, one in shit, I forget the country, but two games in Europe after today. Wentz. Wentz sacked on 1st and 10. Max Cote, welcome to the Berserkers. General Thor will be proud. Yeah, I know, Clayton. I know, buddy. Them's the corporations, though, bro. Rams, long throw. Devontae Adams. Okay, I see ya. I see ya. The bomb to Adams in that Rams game. Got to seduce the viewers with that amazing singing, says Black Chaos. Absolutely. Absolutely. Shotgun formation. Fakes the handoff, throw right, caught. I don't even know who that guy is. That is Jalen Naylor, 8-yard gain. 8-yard gain. What times are your streams for the Europe games? Whenever they are, PDX. I think they're like early morning games, PDX, usually. Like 9 o'clock Arizona time. I think that's how it's been working out. We will see, though. We will see. Shotgun formation. It's a 3rd and 7. Wentz back to pass. He's going to try to roll out this near side. Now he's going to try to put it down and run it. A yard gain. So we're going to have to punt it again. We are going to have to punt this shit again. Yeah, typically around 8 or 9 my time. Correct, EK. I don't like you, Art. I don't like you, Art. Therefore, you're gone. Adios. All right, Bengals with the $1 million football. It only took Art 2 posts. 2 posts to piss me off. Yeah, Ireland and then London. Correct. Ireland and then London. Max taking the day off might watch Yank's Spanish streamer. There you go, Bobby. Sayonara. Adios. Hasta la vista. All right, Browning under center, deep in his own end at the 7-yard line. Fullback, running back. Handoff up the middle, and the Vikes say, "You don't get shit. You ain't getting nothing right here, son. Take a loss. Take this loss, a 2-yard loss." Levi Drake Rodriguez in on the stop. I'm happy football's getting its ride overseas now. Have you been going to any of the games, EK? They should do a game at the Coliseum in Rome, says PDX. All right, what's this? 2nd and 12. 2nd and 12. Browning standing in shotgun in his own end zone. Vikings. Get it! Shovel pass. Incomplete. Incomplete. No flags. So 3rd and 12 now. That should be grounding. Anywho, 3rd and 12. 3rd and 12. Browning in the shotgun again. Pirine to his right. Handoff up the middle. Pirine. Still going. Still going. Oh, depends on the mark here. He could have got the first down. They mark it short. The official places it down short. So what do the Bengals do here? They're talking about the virtual measurement system. I thought he got it initially, but you see the camera in the cone there. Oh, that knee's down before he crosses it, though. Anyway, an official timeout on the field looks like. That was Pirine's first rush attempt this year for the Bengals. Sorry to hear that, EK. Sorry to hear that, EK. Yeah, I agree. Everyday parade. I thought that Wentz should have been a Viking way long time ago. You never know what O'Connell can do to these guys, though. Look what he did for Darnold last year. Maybe he brings the magic. All right, do we have an official call yet? The Bengals are going to go for this shit. This is crazy. The Vikings have to make them pay here. We have to make them pay here. We got to get this ball back, Flores. There's still no official call here. What did that mean? They're probably deciding to go virtual measurement. What does that mean? It looks like his shin is down on the ground before he crosses. Short of the line to gain, 4th down, 4th and 1. 4th and 1. Boomer Esiason, who used to play for the Bengals at quarterback, is saying they should challenge here. All right, they have challenged it. The red challenge flag is out. Which is stupid. They just looked at it for 10 minutes. They just looked at it for like 5 minutes, y'all. Now we're going to challenge it? What do you hope changes? Just 33 seconds remaining in the first quarter, y'all. So we're looking at this now for about the 10th time. Andre P., the freak, is in the house. Bengals don't have Burrow season over before it started. What it do? What it does, Val? What it does, Andre P., you freak. You freakazoid. Rams vs. Eagles is getting very chippy, says Rubio. You're talking about something called stitching, where you put together the pictures, the still pictures. Apparently, a long time. I'm obsessed with this technology. What technology? Oh, the line marker stuff. So now, after the review, they award Cincy the first down. Crazy. How stupid is this? Just ask Chat GPT. On 3rd and 12, did the Bengals running back get a first down in the Viking Bengal game? Anyway, first and 10. First and 10, of course, Romo and the CBS guys are kissing the Bengals' ass. Browning in the shotgun, fakes the handoff, gonna roll, gonna get yanked down, gets the pass off to the tight end. That'll be a 3-yard gain. We're through the first. We're through one. We're through one in Minnesota, y'all. Minnesota 14, Bengals 0. If you're new, hit that subscribe. Give the video a like. But we go to a commercial. We go to a commercial with Love Will Keep Us Together playing in the background. No, you don't remember the guy who came in, chat, and kept saying it over and over again? They already looked at it for a long ass time. Pat Summerall never said still going. He said he's at the 30, 25. Should have done that in seconds as Black Chaos. I'm new. Hit the like button. Says, it's me, Mario. It's me, Mario. COO quiet today. I don't know what she's doing, y'all. I don't know what the COO's doing. It kind of worries me when I don't know what she's up to, y'all. Kind of worries me. Not going to lie. All right, we finally busted 1,000 views, y'all. 56 likes. Let's see if we got any subs. Nope, not a single sub. Not a single subscriber, y'all. Them Dodgers better win, y'all. They better keep winning, or I might be screwed in the old YouTube game. It's a me, Mario. Yo, says Go Canes 2025. RM checks into the chat, says Was Hagelin. What's up, RM? When do your sorry ass Raiders play today? Go Raiders. You got subs last night. Almost 40. Almost 40, Kepi. Val is the COO of Vikings lover, like yourself? Nah, not really. I'm taking count of all my enemies today. She doesn't really care about football, y'all. She don't really care. It's me, Jason. Conforto will save you, Val. Now I want me some Raisin Canes as EK. Do they have Raisin Canes over there? All right, what is this? Browning under center. Ball on the Cincinnati 70. They're going right to left. Browning throws it before he gets sacked. Incomplete. Incomplete. 3rd and 7. All right, they're interviewing Kevin O'Connell on the sideline. I hate those hats, y'all. I absolutely hate them. Absolutely hate these subdued hats that they're wearing. 7-3 Commanders. Ref screwing them big time, says RM. Appreciate it, Kenneth McGill Sr. Appreciate it, sir. All right, so still on the 20. It's 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7. Browning in the shotgun. Doing this shit. Vikings showing pressure. They just send 4. The throw, right side, caught by Chase. First down, Bengals. First down, Bengals. Much needed 3rd down pickup, but a flag. A flag on the play, and it's probably going to be holding. Offense, number 62. Bring that shit back. Bring it back. Called on Fairchild. Oh, yeah. Grabbed him by his neck. Grab a man by his neck, y'all. You can't do that. So this is going to be a 3rd and 17. Another pick 6 would be crazy, y'all. Another pick 6 would be crazy. All right, the ball now on the Cincy 10. Browning in the shotgun. He's got Pirine to his right. Handoff up the middle. Pirine taken down by that Vikings D. Taken down by the Vikings defense, baby. Give us that $1 million football. Give it to us. Who you got winning for the Chargers versus Broncos? I don't know. All right, so the punter's standing in the end zone. $1 million football over to the Vikes. I got to get my gloves on because we going on the offense. We going on the offense here, chat. Ball snapped. Kick up. I think they might have got a piece of it. But it'll go out of bounds at the 50. It'll go out of bounds. All right, 46. The Cincy 46, baby. We in business. The Vikings are in business. Like Coca-Cola. PQ versus Chargers for the win. Chargers. Everyday parade. I'm in New York listening to the game. Chris Berman has understood what would make a terrible radio announcer because he doesn't describe well what he sees for the blind. I went to the Reds game last night. They are really fighting for their lives, says Andre P. Could the Reds still make it? They moved it to the 43. He shanked it. He shanked it, baby. All right, Wentz under center this time. Single setback behind him. It's a pitch coming to right. Mason squirts through. 9-yard gain for Jordan Mason. All right, they're sending it to an update. Who dis? Aaron Rodgers pass right corner touchdown to DK Metcalf against the Patriots. All right, Wentz under center here. Handoff up the middle. Mason. First down. Minnesota. First down, baby. First down, Vikes, baby. Only one game back. They hold a tiebreaker. That's crazy. I had no clue they were that close. Kubler says the Falcons are playing like crap today. I didn't know Cincinnati was still alive. I had no idea. All right, here we go. Wentz in the shotgun, running back to his right. We got duos to the left. We're going to throw it to that running back. Xavier Scott cuts it upfield. First down, bitches. First down, baby. Oh, shit. Flag on the play, though. Flag on the play. They're going to get us for holding. Illegal block in the back on the Vikes. Come on, bro. So we'll redo first down, y'all. We got an infarction. We got a penalty. All right, my dashboard crashed. The Braves have made the Tigers their dirty little girls. Jesus, Andre. Wentz is the savior the Vikings needed? I think that's to be determined. All right, so it's going to be 1st and 18 now. 1st and 18. 3 possessions for the Vikes. We got a touchdown and 2 punts. Prize was a horrible free agent signing, says Kubler. 12:30, clock running here in the second quarter. Wentz playing for his boyhood team. Back to pass. Throws it over the middle. Caught. Hawkinson. Gain of 13. First down. No, we needed more. We needed more for a first down. Look at Hawkinson. All right, so Addison will be back with the Vikes next week after serving his suspension. Wentz under center here, handoff to that running back again. Got a 3-yard gain. 3-yard gain. So this guy's playing the Mike Allstott role for the Vikes. This Xavier Scott guy. But a 3rd and 1 now. 3rd and 1, 11:20 clock running here in the second quarter. We approaching that 20, y'all. We almost in the zone. We almost in the red zone. Shotgun. They bring Scott into the backfield. It's a handoff. Scott up the middle. First down Vikings. No penalties, right? No penalties. No penalties. Where's the ball? We're approaching the 20 every day. We're approaching the 20-yard line. Almost in the red zone. Not good defense is Strider. All right, that ball is just a yard out of the red zone, y'all. Wentz in the shotgun, fakes the handoff. He's going for it, right side. Incomplete, intended for Hawkinson, but it was thrown out of bounds. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10, clock stops with 10:10 remaining in the second quarter. What kind of boring ass stream was that, says Andre. I don't know. It got 27,000 views, so you could suck it, Andre P. Freak. All right, 2nd and 10. Wentz under center. Single setback. It's a handoff. Mason. Gain of 4. Tackled by B.J. Hill. So we in the red zone, baby. We in the old red zone, baby. Let's light it up. Light it up like the 4th of July, baby. Bengals season is over. Burrow out 3 months, says Strider. You dyslexic bastard. I don't know what you said. Back to pass. Wentz. Oh! Incomplete. I thought it was picked off. God, he had Hawkinson just right there, man. And he sailed it over his head. Actually, that was Naylor. And he threw it behind him. He threw it behind Naylor. So the Vikes will have to settle for the tree. They hit Wentz in the helmet, but no penalty called. All right, what is Reichert? Left hash. Kick is up. Woo! 35-yard, baby. 35, you dyslexic bastard. I hate you, Andre. I hate you, bro. Where the hell is the scoring play for you fantasy football freaks? Where is it? Where is it? Come on, says Kepiana. Blow the biking horn. I don't have a biking horn. Vikings had 3 hits to the head, face mask on the quarterback last year. Now this. What the fuck? What the fuck? This is Kubler right here, y'all. This is Kubler.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
If I had to give someone a note to read to save my life, Val, your ass would be at the last one I would think of. I got enough responsibilities already, Andre P. Use your lifeline on somebody else. Some of these dudes don't know what dyslexic is, says Strider. I must have intentionally blocked Andre P. I don't see his messages. Oh shit, I don't know how you fix that, Kepi. I don't know how you fix it. I imagine it's in your Google settings, but I have no idea how to fix it. I wish I had a Gallahorn. I wish I had one. Someone buy me one. Send it to the P.O. box. Skull, says Chris L. Skull, says Chris L. Black Chaos laughing something. He laughing. Let's give the $1 million football back to them Bengals. So I predicted Vikings 17, Bengals 13. So I got the 17 right so far. They're showing this hit to Carson Wentz's dome again. Literally helmet to helmet, and he aimed for him. He literally aimed for his helmet with the crown of his. Unbelievable. Definitely blocked your ass on purpose, so just leave me blocked. Many thanks. No. I don't even know what happened to the sock monkey. Only way to fix this is hand-to-hand combat. Running it out. 10, 15, 20, 25. Threw him on his face. All right, so 9:15 to go here in the second quarter. Either my old lady got me another horn cup at the Ren Fair or a Gallahorn. Maybe I'll go to the Renaissance Fair this year with the COO and try to find me a Gallahorn and a big Viking sword. 1st and 10. Back to pass. Browning. Throw right side. Oh, took him down. 2-yard gain to Fant on the right side. Just don't let Chase go off. You'll be fine, says Strider. Only smokes Reds Cubs on a rain delay, and the Mets are losing to the Nationals. I predicted 33-13 Vikes. All right, here we go. Ball on the 27-ish. Browning in the shotgun. Vikings showing pressure at the line. It's a handoff. Right up the middle. 4-yard gain. Tackle by Leve Drake Rodriguez. Supposedly it's coming to Texas in October. Don't forget the helmet. I got a helmet, bro. I just can't put it on. It'll cut the shit out of me. It'll cut the living shit out of me. All right, ball on the 30 here. It's 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5. Vikings showing pressure again. They drop out, rush 4, throw across the middle, caught. Caught by T.H. Higgins and a late flag. They're going to get him. They'll tack on 15 here on the hit on Higgins. They will tack on 15. The Bengals are moving, trying to get something before the half. All right, so they add 15. So a big pickup there. Wentz helmet to helmet, no call by the same ref who failed to call Darnold getting his helmet ripped around last year at the Rams. See, Val, this is why I just interact with you, says Andre P. Yep, led with the helmet. You can't do that shit, bro. You can't do it. Baseball gods have cursed the Mets for overpaying for Soto, says Richter. Unstable rascal. Appreciate it, unstable, I think. Get some Taco Bell in you regarding the Vikings horn. I think Mr. Magoo is calling this game, says Strider. All right, I might have missed a pass there. I don't know what's going on. 2nd and 8, though. 2nd and 8, 7:08 remaining in the second quarter. Chase versus Jefferson. Jefferson 17 yards, Chase 3. No touchdowns, both with 2 targets. The ball on the Minnesota 39-38. Quick throw left side to a running back. He cuts up field, and he'll get a first down. First down, Bengals. First down, Bengals, baby. We need some defense, baby. I need to take a leak, too. We'll hold on. We'll hold on to the half, y'all. All right, ball on the 29 now. Under center is Browning. Vikings, little muddle rush here. You get nothing, son. You get nothing. No gain. Tackle by Avon Pace Jr. Wearing that number 0, baby. Wearing that number 0. They tried to push it all to the right and then cut left. Vikings said, nah, we waiting up in this gap. We waiting in this gap for your ass. I told you this is our year. Mark my words, says Mikey G. Back to pass. Rolling right. Thrown, caught by the running back. Tackled immediately. Just a little 2-yard gain. Eric Wilson in on the stop for the Vikes. 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8. 5:20. Clock running down here in the second quarter. Both teams with all 3 timeouts. But another big 3rd down. Can the Vikings defense hold? Can we hold, baby? Let's give them a little cowbell. 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 Browning in the shotgun. A little duo left formation. And we got whistles. We got whistles. Timeout Bengals. Oops, wrong one. I forgot what timeout is. 0. Timeout Bengals. They're first. They're first. Vikings going to win the championship with Wentz. Val, y'all are beating up on children at this point. They can't even defend themselves, says Andre P. I don't trust dome teams in postseason and the playoffs unless they are in dome situations. Let's go Vikings, says Kepiana. Let's go, let's go. So nobody's even clicking in on this stream, y'all. The average watch time 3:30, so that means nobody's even clicking in on it. 27, 3rd and 8, back to pass, long, left side, jump ball. Rodgers on the coverage for the Vikes. He was brought over from Philly. Nobody delete that. Nobody delete that because I want to add it to my block shit. So nobody delete that. I want to get it later today. 45-yard attempt from the right hash. Kick is up. And it's good. It's good. All right, so the Bengals get points, yo. They get points. They get some points, y'all. Evan McPherson, 45-yard field goal. Okay, I said don't delete it, and someone went and deleted it anyway. All right, 17-3. All right, what do we got? We got 4:42 remaining here in the second quarter. Vikings 17, Bengals 3. $64 likes, 85 in the house. We're just over 1,600 views, y'all. And climbing. We are climbing. All right, let's move that $1 million football over to the Vikes. No, I'm pretty good at blocking them, Clayton. I'm pretty good at blocking them, bro. I just pick shit out of their post and make it a banned word. But I got to be able to see it. It was actually the COO that deleted it after I told her not to. Skull says Michael Cedillo. She probably don't have the audio on, y'all. She's just Bengals shook. Christopher Walken needs some more cowbell. It's so weird with the mic, y'all. You can't hear the cowbell unless I have an open mic. The mic is open, then you hear it, I imagine. Look at old Fran the Man, Tarkatan with Bud Grant there. Yep, Viking football, Pale Rider. Viking football. You go, COO, says Kepiana. She's probably watching her show and just saw it. Said, I'm going to delete it. All right, here we go. Kick is away. It'll come down inside the 3. Ooh. Ooh, meets a whole crew at the 17. Meets a bunch of Bengals, and there's a penalty flag. Wait. No, they picked it up. They picked up the flag. Shark Tooth Hat is lucky, says Lawrence. What do you mean? You still feel bad from that Zin? Interesting. Hey, Will you make me a pop? Oh, flags. False start on the offense. I reported it as unwanted, but it doesn't do any good unless a lot of people do it. I've known for a couple years how to make that not occur. They've changed up their wording a little bit. They know what's going on. All right, Wentz in the shotgun on a 1st and 15 now. Back to pass, throw intended for Jefferson, incomplete. Incomplete, had a defender right on him. This should be the drive we get Jefferson heavily involved here. All right, update. RM's Raiders against the Commanders. Squirts out of the hole there. Raiders can't tackle to save their ass. And this dude goes to the end zone for the score, and the Commanders take a 7-point lead. Shotgun formation by Wentz on its 2nd and 15 now. Throw Jefferson. Thielen blocking for him. Cuts it upfield. And that'll be an 8-yard gain on the left side. 8-yard gain, Justin Jefferson. Valhalla's a Cowboy fan next Sunday night. Let's go. Not likely. All right, 3rd and 7 now. 3rd and 7. You can tell they're making a concerted effort to get the ball to Jefferson here. Wentz in the shotgun, running back to his left, and we're going to get a penalty. Damn it. That's going to be a false start. False start on the Vikings. Back us up. Now it's 3rd and long. 3rd and long. 3:54 remaining here in the 2nd quarter. They play the Packers next week? Well, maybe then. Mighty Green Bay has 3 points at the half, says Kubler. Vikings discovered America. There we go. Back to pass. Wentz steps up. It's going to get sacked.
Go! Bruh.
I really got to remember what these numbers are, y'all. I got to really remember. All right, so they're going to get the ball back. They're going to get the ball back to cut with a chance to cut this to a 7-point lead. They're going to get it back. The punter punting from his 3-yard line. Punt away. $1 million football over there. Fair caught, and we ran into him. Fair caught, and we ran into that fool. The man is trying hard to get the flag out of his pants. He couldn't get the flag out of his pants. Huge mistake there, y'all. This is the type shit. This is the type shit that makes it go from a game where you're whooping the opponent to where it gets fucking crazy. Fair catch interference is the call. On Tavere Thomas. All right, so we go to a commercial with 2:52 remaining in the 2nd quarter. Bengals with the $1 million football, down by 2 tutties. I don't know who's starting for the Dodgers today. Vikings beating themselves again. What the fudge? What the fudge? Thank you, dearest. You are the bestest wifey in the whole wide world. Okay, baby. Keenan. Oh, Emmett Sheen. People watch baseball? We kill it on baseball on this channel, Clayton. Giampaolo. We kill it, bro. That's our big hitter. 3rd and 7 from where? Pat Summerall. Oh shit. Boom boom boom. I really gotta take a leak, y'all. COO is the best. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. She's still messed up from the Zen, y'all. She said it gave her a roaring headache and she don't feel good. She said it gave her a rip roaring headache. They watch 3D baseballs as Kubler. Bengals finna wins as Andre P. They ain't finna do shit. Ain't finna do shit, Andre P. All right, so Wentz and Browning's quarterback comparison is virtually the same, y'all. Except Browning has that pick six, of course. Browning did give up the pick six. So here we go. 1st and 10. 1st and 10 from the Viking 48. Fakes a handoff. A throw over the middle. Caught to Noah Fant. A 9-yard gain. A 9-yard gain. So 2nd and short. 2:38 clock running. Bengals with 2 timeouts. 2 timeouts. Obraid. Summer Obraid in the channel, y'all. What's up, Ob? We got an Obraid. 2nd and 1. Browning shotgun. Handoff. Up the middle. First down and more. First down. So that was a 3-yard gain by P. Ryan. Pace in on the stop for the Vikes. 2-minute warning, y'all. 2-minute warning here in the second quarter. So I'm going to hit the head, y'all. I'm hitting the head. I can't wait no longer. All right, chat. I am back. Let all the streamers know. COO hooking up the general. Let me see that for a sec. COO hooking up the general with his big old meat bone, y'all. The general about to get his big old meat bone on. Let's go, baby. Wentz is looking meh. Vikings highlights on. Saw pick 6. Wow, says oh. Nationals left fielder ran full stream into the wall trying to catch a foul ball. All right, so 2-minute warning here, y'all. Come on, Vikes. Let's hold them here. Let's not let them get points. The Bengals get the ball after the half, y'all. The Bengals get the ball after the half, so a touchdown here would make it so they could come all the way back with 17 unanswered. Back to pass. Browning, short pass, right side. Oh, fumble. Picked up. Down the left sideline. Let's go. Scoop and score, baby. Vikings touchdown. Oops. Scoop and score. And bobblehead Francis. He shook, ladies and gentlemen. He is shook. So thrown, caught by Noah Fant, turns upfield, 3 steps. Pow, punched it right out of there, bitch. Punched it right out of there. And a scoop and score, baby. Scoop and score. They line up for the extra point. Kick is up. It's good. Let's go, baby. 14 points on defense for the Vikings. A scoop and score and a pick 6. Lego. 24 to 3. All right, I'm dropping that score in the chat, y'all. Scoopy Scory. We will take it. Here's the scoring play, y'all. Oh, it won't take it all. Too much. 24 to 3, y'all. Bengals will get it back again, though. What's up, Manuel? I'm marking you present. Light up that scoreboard before the half, says Chris. What's up, Chris? All right, so 147 remaining in the second quarter, y'all. If any team has the Vikings defense today, they're winning, says Kubler. All right, this ball comes down at the 5. Run out. And he'll be tackled at about the 27-28. 28, that's where the Bengals will start out with 2 timeouts and a minute 42 on the clock. NFL logos animated background. I'm looking for that. Move that up. All right, shotgun formation for Brownie. He's got a running back to his left. Thrown right side. Incomplete. So 2nd and 10. Clock stops with 138 on it. 138 on the clock. Vikings 3 timeouts. Bengals 2. Skull Nation, says Holmquist. Skull, baby. Real men know when to score, says Summerall. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10. Browning shotgun, running back left. 2 wideouts right, 1 left. Back to pass, throw over the middle, caught by the tight end. Jaceki tackled. Looked to be just short of the first. Look, oh, and a flag. Another flag. Johnny Figueroa says, "This is what I'm talking about. Go Vikings." Ooh, offsides on us. We lined up in the neutral zone. Jonathan Allen called for the infarction. No, JJ's been out there, William. They're trying to get him involved. They trying to get him involved in this bad boy. All right, so just a 2nd and 5 now. 1:31 to go. Browning in the shotgun. Nobody behind him. Does have a running back forward, though. Back to pass. Browning going to step up. A flag. That'll be holding. A short pass. Caught by Chase. Chase fumbles. Chase fumbles. Vikings recover. Vikings recover, but we got a lot of shit that happened before this. A lot of shit that happened before this, y'all. So Chase fumbles it, but there was a hold or something that occurred in the backfield. Bengals need this to go their way. The way Flores looks, it looks like it's going to be on us. All right, both penalties on the offense. Illegal forward pass. We decline it, and it's Vikings ball. Vikings ball, baby. So another perfect punch out there by Rodgers of the Vikings, y'all. Another perfect punch out. Wow, this is crazy. This is so encouraging. 3 turnovers forced by the Vikings defense. Oh shit, we on offense. We on offense. Got to get on the offense gloves. Ball on the Minnesota 48. Wentz back to pass. Throw over the middle. Ah, Jefferson loose. 30, 25, 20. Down at the 15. The Vikings are in the red zone. Justin Jefferson goes off. That's a first down. Red zone. Let's go. All right, so ball in the red zone on the 16. 16. Wentz in the shotgun, running back to his left. Throws right. Caught. Caught by Hawkinson. First down, Vikes. First down, Vikes. The clock stops with 36 seconds. It's 1st and goal, Minnesota. 1st and goal for the Vikings with 36 seconds before the half. Nice throw to Hawkinson on this right side. Let's go, baby. Can the Vikings add on, knowing Cincinnati gets the ball after the half? Wentz in the shotgun. Mason to his right. It's a handoff. Mason up the middle. Touchdown, Vikings, baby. Touchdown, Vikings. And bobblehead Francis. He is shook, ladies and gentlemen. He is shook. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis. Vikings went Bengal hunting today, y'all. The Vikings went Bengal hunting, and it was a bad day for the Bengals. The extra point attempt is up, and it's good. Skol Vikings, let's win this game. Skol Vikings, honor your name. Let's get a first down. Let's get a touchdown. Rock 'em, sock 'em, fight, fight, fight. Well, that escalated quickly. Bengals gonna get the ball. 33 seconds still on the clock. Yeah, baby, says Kepi. Buggy whip Bengals. True ball fan knows cool. Philly series should be good. Love the postseason, says Cedillos. All right, the Thor tearing into that bone, y'all. He'd be working on it. He'd be working on that with the old canines. Lucas Garage, Chase said before the game he would be talking some smack to Jefferson. Seriously, dude, you play for the Bengals. Look at the score. They did, Holmquist. They did show up. They did show up, my man. A run to the right here. Little or no gain there. Next Saturday, Ohio State versus the Huskies. Ooh. Val is in Viking heaven right now. It's a beautiful day. Today was a good day, as the old prophet Ice Cube once said. Run up the middle. Oh, breaks through. Fumble! 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 This one. Give us the ball again. We gonna get more points. We gonna get more points. First down Vikes. First down Vikes. That shit's out. That shit is out. Throw a bomb. There's 20 seconds left. Throw a frickin' bomb. I want to see a bomb here to going into the half. 4 takeaways in a half. We might be setting records up in this bitch. Trips left. Jefferson down low. Quick throw, left side. Jefferson going to throw it back. Caught. What are we doing? A flag. What was that? What was that, O'Connell? Come on, bro. You know you gotta get you want to get a few more points, and then you try this happy day shit right here. What was that? What was that bullshit? A legal formation. A legal formation. You know when he called that shit into the huddle, the players were like, "I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do." I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do. We only practiced this like one time. All right, so 14 seconds ago, it's 1st and 15. Well, how many yards do you think they need for Riker to nail a field goal? Maybe 10. Back to pass is Wentz. No pressure. Thrown over the middle. Incomplete. Incomplete into triple coverage. Incomplete into triple coverage. 2nd and 15. 9 seconds to go. Trying to confuse him, says Kepi. Oh, they kind of pushed Naylor down there. That's an interference. All right, P. Ryan headed to the locker room early. He's like, God dang, I fumbled. Let me go to the locker room. All right, 2nd and 15. Handoff up the middle. Scott. 8-yard gain. They said a 62-yarder from here, y'all. And we probably going to try it. All right, so the Vikes call a timeout. Vikes call a timeout. They'll try a 60-some-odd yard field goal. What's up, El Che? Scoop and score. Oh, scoop and score. 4 total turnovers for the Vikings defense in the first half. 4. Go Vikings, baby, says Viking Jerome. I think we're going to line up for another play here on a 3rd and 7. You can't be bullshitting here, Wentz. You got to get rid of this. You got to get rid of this. Cincy going to rush 4, it looks like. Wentz in the shotgun. Trips right. Cincinnati timeout. Cincinnati, it'll just be a 30-second bad boy. I think this is the worst game today is Browns Packers because it's 3-0, says Choa. They're messing with Rodgers on the Vikings sideline there. He's absolutely on fire today on defense. Picked up apparently from the Eagles in the offseason. Hey, Kepi, the scores are right below me, girl. The scores for all the NFL games are right below me. All right, Wentz in the shotgun. Back to pass. Throws it quick, left side. Incomplete, intended for Jefferson. So now 4th and 7, the Vikes will send the field goal unit out. You cannot have a block for 6, y'all. We cannot have a block for a tutty. It's always dangerous here because you kick it at a much lower angle when you're going for these long bad boys. Chase will go back. Chase will go back and be in the end zone there for a possible return. Will Reichert, 2 for 2 this season on field goal attempts of 50 plus. And they ice him. Ice, baby. 30-second timeout. Cincy out of timeouts. We're still trying to get to 100 in the chat, y'all. Still trying. Y'all didn't hit 100 likes before the half either, so my pocket is safe. Again, the worst thing could happen here. The absolute worst thing that could happen is a block for a score, a block for a return, or Chase coming out of that end zone. But it'll be a 62-yard attempt from the right hash. Kick is up. Going right. Going left. It's good. Damn. Damn. Skol Vikings, let's win this game. Skol Vikings, honor your name. Let's get a first down, let's get a touchdown. Rock 'em, sock 'em, fight, fight, fight. They're interviewing they're interviewing the Bengals coach. What the hell is he supposed to say? 3. Halftime, baby. All right, I'll be right back, y'all. Gonna take a quick little break. We'll look at all the first half stats here when I get back. We'll look at all the first half stats. All right, chat. I am back. I am back at halftime. We've been scrolling through all of the first half stats in this game. Here's the rest of the defensive numbers. So definitely the MVP of the first half was the Mr. Rogers of the Vikings. Second player in NFL history with an interception and fumble return touchdown off 60 plus yards in the same game. Wow. Wow. Quarterback comparison, Browning 11 for 17, 70 yards, an interception, and he sacked once. Wentz 8 for 14. Then they took it away. They took it away 8 for 14, 105 yards, a touchdown, and a pick, and no pick. 104.8 rating. All right, let's get this lined up. Let's get this puppy lined up. We just waiting for it to go. Current standings hold. The Dodgers would play the 3 seed. Would play the 3 seed Mets at Dodger Stadium. Sarah says Isaiah Rogers. I love him. All right, 78 likes, a little over 2,100 views. Damn, Football Nation is killing it, y'all. He killing it. CeeLo got about a 750 in there for New Hampshire. You want pretzel? Did you already finish your bone? Huh? Joey got 100 for his Steelers. My man Corey got almost 300 for his Browns. Uneducated trying the red zone route. Not doing real good. Purple for the win got 1.6K up in there for his halftime show. I wonder if he'd let me show his halftime show on my shit. I wonder if he would. Maybe I'll try to contact him this week. Maybe I'll contact him this week and see if he's open to that. Contact him this week and see what he says. I'll take hockey on tonight or today. What is that? A preseason hockey already happening. Preseason hockey on tap, y'all. I'm gonna check with him. He played for your Colts. Split screen ad. Hey, I appreciate it, Choa. Yeah, I just got ads turned on for Football Cube because I can't remember when to insert them. I can't remember when to insert them on my own. How Stars played last night. It caught me by surprise. I'm definitely going to contact him, see if he'll let me run that his halftime show on my stream. All right, let's reset the timeouts here. I don't get the Joey Castros of the world. I literally don't get it. The Vikings are crushing these guys 34-3, and instead of enjoying the moment, you're trying to push a narrative one way or the other as far as JJ McCarthy. I don't get it. Never will. Return 20 taken down at about the 24. Taken down at the 24. We're underway in the third quarter. I can't pick whether it's split screen or not cubes. I can't pick it. So I wish I could. I like them a lot better as well. Rams have dominated against the Eagles, says Sarah. Thor, get it off the wall. Get it off the wall. All right, here we go. First and 10. Tackled right away. A 1 yard loss. Greenard is in on the stop for the Vikes. I really wonder if he would let me do that. I don't know. I don't know. At second and 12. Handoff up the middle. I got the hiccups and I didn't even take us in. All right, third and 7. Third and 7 from the 27. The Cincy 27. Browning in a shotgun. Running back in front of him. Back to pass. He's going to roll out to his left. Get away from a tackle. And he'll step out of bounds after a short gain. So a sack, they said. That will go in the books as a sack on Browning. I called 42-3. Says BW. BW in the house. So a 4th and 7, y'all. 4th and 7. Browning sends it, or the punter sends it skyward. Minnesota getting the $1 million football. Man, it'll come down at the 4, and my man ain't moving the right direction. There's a flag already. We're going to start at our own goal line, y'all. We will start at our own goal line here. 67-yard punt. 67-yard punt. Val, let McCarthy face the pack and you will see what happens. So it is an agenda. It is a narrative that you're going for, Joey. You're a Packers fan. So, I mean, I get it, bro. I get it. You don't think he's good or whatever, but you're definitely not rooting for my Vikings. So I'm not even sure why you're in here. All right, but a flag. So it was on them. The penalty was on them. He's holding Felton on the face mask all the way down the field. We'll take it. They go to a timeout. They go to a timeout. Oh. 20-0 Panthers. North and South, please, is Pale Rider. Refs really screwing the Raiders again, says RM. Whatever makes you feel better, RM. It's always some bullshit. Val, you're lucky because I like the video. Well, golly gee willikers, Joey. Golly gee willikers. Thank you for the like. The Vikings finna win. Packers struggling, only 10 points against the Browns. At some point, RM, the Raiders got to figure out how to overcome the refs, bro. Just like every other NFL team. Just like every other one of them. Your whining is falling on deaf ears, bro. What? What? We finna win. All we do is finna win, win, win no matter what. Twenty-seven-10 Commanders. The score's running right here, y'all. They're all running right here, right here, right here. Going for a wash quarterback, wash head coach, talking to running back so high, screwing the Raiders. League still hates Papa Al, says RM. I need a Hawk touchdown, says Hammer Time. Gambler alert. Val, you're so much happier in the Viking stream, says Andre P. I don't know. I don't know, Andre P. Stick around. Stick around. Some of my most momentous breakdowns have been during Minnesota Vikings games on YouTube. So this is going to end up like a 3,000 view stream. You set your mouth, Kubler, says RM. Pale Rider, a $3 super sticker. Reesh. Appreciate the support. Jeremy Daly, I'm a Bengals fan, but this game sucks. I still gave you a like, though. Appreciate it, Jeremy. I was born a gambling man. I don't remember how that goes. $3 holla. Uh, I'm definitely going to contact old Andy. That would be pretty cool to run his halftime on my streams there because he gets down. He gets down and dirty in the stats. I don't know if he'll do it, though. I just don't know. Why am I looking at Steelers Patriots? Steelers Patriots. The Patriots a 3rd and 6 from just outside the Steelers 20. Did they just end this game? Back to pass. Thrown. Diggs going to be short of the first. What did they just do? They might have ended the Vikings game, y'all. They might have switched. They might have switched, y'all. Wow. Yeah, the Vikings are playing too. I mean, they're 2nd and 7. Carson Wentz passed to Jalen Naylor for a 7-yard gain, tackled by Dax Hill. I think CBS came off the Vikings game, y'all. If that's the case, I'll be ending this stream. I'll just end it. Yeah, if they just did what I think they did, I'll end this stream, y'all. I mean, it doesn't make no sense me sitting up here reading for y'all. Let me bring this up. Let me bring this up. They cut the stream to lessen the pain for me, says Jeremy. I did too, pal. I did too, bro. They're showing Patriots. Next week, Monday Night Football, 2 games, Jets versus Dolphins, Bengals versus Broncos. I might leave it running, but I won't be on here talking. All right, a 10-yard holding penalty on the Vikes. So that'll back him up. Yeah, this is what happens when you don't have the ticket, y'all. This is what happens when you don't have the ticket. This local CBS affiliate just switched over to the Steelers, Patriots game. Yeah, they switched, BW. They switched over. And I don't have ticket again. I don't have the ticket, so I can't. I'm screwed. You do you, Val, says Kepi. I'll probably leave it running at least and maybe just comment, but I'm not going to. Carson Wentz to Justin Jefferson, 14-yard gain. Xavier Scott, 11-yard gain, tackled by Logan Wilson. So the Vikings moving down the field. Yeah, they went right back to Patriots, y'all. This is crazy, man. Xavier Scott, an 11-yard gain. Vikings sitting, just outside the 20? I don't give a shit about that. I could give a shit. I'm not calling that. All right, Patriots tie it if they get the extra point. All right, Vikings call a timeout. I don't know if that's an official timeout or a Viking timeout. But yeah, so we ain't even going to get 3,000 views. Ain't no way. In that case, sing I'm home all alone where no one can hear me. you need a help, Andre. Vikings have another injury on the O line. Rookie guard Jackson hurt. In Michigan, they preempted the game. We're watching the AFC now. All right, that extra point good, so they tie it. I believe, says Edward. Wow, I can't believe they did that, y'all. So the Dodger game starts at 1, right, chat? Yeah, so I'm going to end this. I'm going to end this stream, y'all, and I'm going to get everything ready for Dodgers today. I mean, it just makes sense, right? Well, I've seen him do it before. You don't control it unless you have the ticket, unless you pay their $600 or whatever the fuck it is. You don't have the control, y'all. Let's clear the landing pad. You did good today. You did good today, bobblehead Francis. You did good, buddy. All right, let me close out betting. Nobody bet on the Bengals anyway, so it doesn't matter. It don't matter. See you later. I'll be back to bug you, you dyslexic jackwagon. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Very much thank you. And poll. But hey, a big win. Big win for the old Vikings, y'all. A big old win. Big old dub. You guys are insane, says Edward Barber. I've never seen a game preempted 1 minute into the second half. See you over there, says Kepi. I'm out, y'all. I'm out. We'll see you. We'll see you for Dodgers versus Giants. Here about 1 o'clock, y'all. Here about 1 o'clock. Peace.